Morning guys, February 10th, 2025. Soon I got a call from a guy. He's got a problem with his boiler. Leaking, relief valve leaking a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. So probably, you know, the expansion tank is questionable and probably holding some air, but not the proper amount. So we'll go there and check it. I usually don't put air in expansion tanks. I just replace them because if they obviously it leaked out, so there's an issue with it leaking out somehow, some way. I find just replacing them is a better option, and then obviously a new relief valve too. So unless the feeder's bad, could be the feeder. Well, usually I take the pressure off the boiler and I check the tank pressure. Should be about 12. And if it's not 12, well, we gotta drain it. We gotta take the tank, change the tank, the relief valve, and get it back up and running. You know, sometimes it's more than one thing. Sometimes it's the feeder. We got a flipping funeral. We can't cross the funeral, right? I guess. Flashing lights. So there's a funeral. We'll try to get you some shots. Miss Molly, you little whiny ass this morning. What is it? She always wants attention. Little whiny ass. Yeah, you are a little whiny ass. Yeah, Miss Molly. Little whiny ass. Yeah. Finally going to work with me, huh? You sick of staying home? Go. Yeah. Alright, so we got it off. This is leaking. Got it here, off here. We gotta shut the feeder off. It's probably that expansion tank, most likely. Well, the way it's set up, we shouldn't have to bleed it. We can drain it. I'm gonna get it down. This is gonna have to come off. Let me get my tools. Got it off there. That's the return, the supply. Yeah. Just make sure these are all off good. They should be.
It's funny, those things are easy to replace.
Huh? What?
The tops are easy to replace.
Yeah, them are easy to replace.
I know that my brother told me so.
Yeah, we got a high vent right there, so we should be able, once we refill it, it should bleed out that high vent. Brought my ladder in.
I had a bad one last year. I just bought
a bad what?
The controller.
Yeah, you can see that this thing's gonna at 30 pounds, so it's a. I'm gonna drain it down. Take the pressure off it, and then we can check it. Little bucket. Take the pressure off it. The gauge is not working right. Is it too high coming in?
He said it was too high, throw it a little bit.
Well, why can't he adjust it at the gas valve here?
I don't know, he made some adjustment. I haven't had an issue since it.
Yeah, you got to adjust it at the gas valve.
That's what he did.
Yeah.
But I had somebody else local had been in here before that.
Let's see what we got for pressure here. We should have 12 pounds. The system is. We get the pressure off it. If we don't have 12 pounds, we got to change this tank. 0. Look at it. We got nothing in it. 0. See it?
Mm-hmm.
So the tank's bad. That's like I said. I know exactly what. I gotta get this tank off. It's gonna be heavy, but I can do it.
So is it full of water? Because it's
gonna be full of water. Yep.
Because it's no longer.
It's supposed to have air in it, half of it.
Right.
So when you heat it, it expands into here, but it's not happening because it's the diaphragm of the tank's gone.
Well, if that's not allowing the expansion, it kicks the water out of the system.
You know, they do put a valve here, but I don't use that because I can't. If I shut it off, then this thing's got a bunch of pressure in it, and you can't get the pressure off it. Should be all right. I should be able to undo it now because there's no pressure in it. Hopefully.
So these things are only good for about 5 years?
Yeah, that's been my experience. 5, 6 years, and then the things they start letting go.
So I guess 12.
Kind of like a marriage, right? They're good for about 5, 6 years. Ain't that the truth, huh? After about 5, 6 years, they cut you off and everything else.
The novelty wears off.
Yeah. Yeah. Flippin' truth.
I had one here.
My ex-wife was on the flipping big screen. She's a movie star. My ex-wife?
Yeah.
You might have seen her on the big screen.
Who is she?
Huh? She sunk the Titanic.
Oh. Yeah, I got a friend who's been married a couple times. And he keeps dating, and when they want to get married again.
Guarantee this is. So you understand the theory here, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yes. No, I understand the theory.
with the pressure in it, it works like a, you know, as it heats up, it expands here and there, and it keeps the pressure in the boiler where it needs to be. Well, but if not, if it's not working properly, you're going to build pressure.
And
All right, let me get another tank and get it ready, because this one's going to come out, but I got to get another one ready to go. Let me get another tank out of the truck. Put a little pipe dope on it, and I'll be good.
Looks exactly the same. It's the same, just same color.
Same but new.
Same color, or exactly the same brand, same everything.
No, I don't think it's the same brand.
Or do they color code them by size?
Huh?
Do they color code them by size, or that's just a typical color for them? Because I know I've seen them different colors.
Kind of looks like your hair. Gray.
Not there.
Huh?
Not there.
I'm getting gray too.
Mine is just not there.
Yeah, I'm getting gray. No, it's not that. It's not the same one. I think this is a wart. On the answer. They're all about. They all suck. You know. They're all the same. Guarantee this thing's gonna be full of water, heavy. That's fine. The number 60s are worse because they're bigger tanks. Oh! Oh! This thing's definitely full. The leaker. Need a leaker. Thing's full of water.
You're going to get it out?
I'll have to get it outside and put a hole in it. Drain
Oh, it doesn't drain out?
I mean, let's just stand it over a flipping bucket for an hour. It might.
Oh, really?
It's heavy.
Okay. So it needs another hole to.
Well, it'll drain out, but it's just going to take some time, right? I wonder if I like to put a hole in the flipping bottom of it, and then it drains out quicker.
I'll lean it against the door.
Could smell it in there. You gotta speak up, you're a flipping mumbler. I can't hear you. What is the problem?
Will this work?
Nah, I'll be fine. Don't worry about it. I'll carry it outside.
Okay. You're right, my voice doesn't project too much. I always, in public meetings, I always put the mic in my mouth because I already knew.
You mumbling?
No, my voice doesn't project too far, so I speak right into the mic. Otherwise, people couldn't hear me.
I just went out with this girl that I call it a flippin' mumbling Mimi. She was She was hot stuff, but I couldn't hear her. I had to get flipping hearing aids, turn them up all the way. I still couldn't hear her. It was her voice. She just spoke.
Wait a minute. That could have been a good thing.
She just spoke softly.
That could have been a good thing.
I call it a mumbling Mimi. Yeah, unbelievable. Fucking Mimi. Find out she was broke, gave all her flipping money away, and then she ends up being a professional gambler.
Huh?
Yeah, no wonder why she's broke.
Of course.
Professional fucking gambler. She wonder why she got no money. Owed all kinds of money and debt and shit. What the fuck? Dumb.
That brand I've seen before. The Watts.
Huh?
Watts. This.
Watts brand?
Yeah, I've seen that before.
Wow, this thing is fucking. You want to carry this up, just throw it outside on the grass. Just hold it straight up, because if not, it'll leak out.
Right. So I can.
Just bring it outside and put it outside.
I'll throw it on the side.
Yeah, outside. And then when I go out there, I'll put a hole in it and I'll drain the rest of it out. But it's no good. Fuck, another mumbling Mimi.
There's a nice gap there, a perfect spot for it.
Perfect, yeah. Well, when I leave the office, I forward my number to my cell phone so I can pick it up.
Yeah.
So, and then when I get home, I unforward it to my answering machine, my office.
Yeah.
If I have my phone at my office and I'm not there, I can't pick it up. So when I leave it, I forward it to my cell phone, so if somebody calls, I have the number. So if I'm out and I'm calling from the cell phone, it doesn't come up as the plumbing number because it's a different number.
It comes up, yeah.
It comes up as a cell number.
Yeah.
I did have an answering service at one time,
But
but sometimes they don't pick up the phone, and it's just and then they they retire, and you got to get another one, and it's one thing after another. So
the guy that I just
I do my thing and whatever, I do the best I can, and that's it.
The guy
Any smoke alarms down here?
right above you.
They might go off. Is it tied in? Is it tied in?
Take it off.
Huh?
We can just take it off.
Probably gonna go off.
Yeah,
Is it battery operated or is it tied in?
Let me get aluminum foil to cover it.
Why don't you just shut it off in the panel? You know where it is?
It has batteries too, though.
You know which one it is in the panel?
No.
It's not labeled?
Let me see. This way.
It might be labeled in the panel, smoke alarms. Right there, smoke detectors in black, guy.
Oh.
Holy shit.
B.
Yeah.
That's 13. 13B. Should be this one.
That it?
No. Yeah. Yeah, 14. Sorry, I'm scanning down the thing. Yours went right to the.
I'm fucking blind. Blind as a bat, huh?
No, I started scanning at the top.
It's alright, you're alright, the wall's all wrong. Right?
Yep.
That's what I say all the time. I'm alright, the wheel's all wrong. Not bad, huh?
Do people use much packs up here? Because up in Florida, it seems like all the piping is packs.
You're mumbling again. What? You gotta speak up. I told you I can't hear.
I said, you people use much packs piping here. It seems like in Florida, that's all I see.
You're like that mumbling Mimi. You're talking, I just can't hear what the hell they're saying. It's just the pitch of your voice. That's what it is. Because other people, I don't have a problem hearing, but some people are just, it's the way they talk, you know? It's their pitch.
Yep.
Fucking mumbling Mimi. I'll miss her. She was a good woman, but can't have her fucking drain me out like she did herself. No good. Wow. Wow. Where's my pipe? Not good. Wow! Wow, that was on there. Flipping mumbling Mimi. Oh, you're doing the date. Look at that shit.
Right?
Yeah, that's what I would have gone to do anyway, so.
I think I have the permanent marker nearby.
Yeah, so you miss working or no?
No, you're kidding.
I think I'd miss my job if I wasn't doing it.
I still deal with...
I get enjoyment out of it. I'm kind of like a therapist.
Yeah,
you know?
see?
I go around. I'm like a therapist, you know? That's true, though. Sometimes.
Too much babysitting, my old job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I had like 60 people.
Oh, so you were the boss of all them people?
Yes, I only answer to the town manager.
Oh, okay.
You remember Manny Branco in Dartmouth or Dave Hickox?
What about them?
It's the same position. Same position they had.
Like I said, once we fill it, all the air will come out that high vent, right? Before we turn the power on, and then it will self-bleed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You're an engineer, right?
Civil structural, not
Structural?
Not mechanical. I understand the basics, but I'm not mechanically inclined.
You're not?
No. No.
Well, if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't be calling my ass, right?
I know enough to call the experts when I need to. I don't mess with what I'm not. Mm-mm.
Yeah, I get a kick out of some of these guys. They call me to do a job, and then they're trying to tell me how to do it. And it's like, guy, if you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't be calling me, right?
Yeah, it's like I've seen the.
It's fucking crazy.
The jokes. The guy says, you know, it'll be $300 for the job. It'll be $400 if you supervise.
I don't know. I don't do that.
No, I'm just saying it's a joke. A joke.
Yeah. I kind of like the banter, back and forth. Myself, I like the banter. Not everybody does, but I don't. We're all getting there. It ain't that big of a deal. I think it would have been, but it looks good. Just, yeah. I kind of got like a unique type of job, no?
You do, especially when you what do you do? See 3-4 customers a day?
Yeah, depends. Yeah, something like that. It depends on what I'm doing. What's going on? What? I live in Dartmouth. So now, when you heat the water, you've got a good expansion tank, it will expand there. I've got the drain off, and we can fill it. It should bleed out that hyphen. Yeah, you got quite a few zones here. How come so many? Is this a boiler for both houses? I think it's for 2 houses, right?
No. 2 zones upstairs.
Yeah.
And one.
Is this for two houses or not? This is a duplex here. Does this heat?
No, I have 4 zones.
Does this heat both?
No, just my unit.
Just your unit. You're getting to be all like shit here. Getting old. I don't move like I used to.
How old are you?
60.
Okay, all right. So you're 6 years younger than me. Yeah, and you're not spring chicken anymore either.
It's not slowing down though a little, no? You notice it?
Oh yeah.
I need to start going back to the health, back to the gym.
You know what I've done since I retired?
What?
Most of the time I walk.
I need to start going back and doing shit like that because I'm not bouncing back like I used to. I'm still fine, you know, but I'm not like when I was 18.
None of us are.
I'm not back in the day when I was 18. So we got that. We're gonna turn it back on. I'll turn it back on. Make sure she's got a drip there. I gotta tighten that. Yeah, if I get an apprentice, I mean, they'll be standing around watching me work, or I'll be standing around watching them work.
Or correcting their work.
And then I gotta. So there's a bleeder there. It should bleed out. We got that open. And that's open up top there. So any air should just bleed out. I'll make sure it's working. Look at that. I could back it off maybe a little. Yeah, there's water coming out. I know there's water there, so that's good. Must be working. It's good to check it, right? Okay, so we got them are all off, right? And they're actually lower, so that's the high point. We got all the valves back open and the feet are on. We should be able to turn it on and it should be good. This gauge is not working right, but it's reading 30, but it's actually like at 20. Okay? Just so you know. I mean, there's no sense in change, just so long as you know it's off a little bit. Shouldn't need that bucket anymore, but we've got a new relief valve, a new expansion tank. I'll put a tag on this thing. Well, this is one of the weird ones. one of these Dunkirks, these weird units.
It's not that old.
No, but it's, you know, one of those. Boy, you see all that shit that they're finding in the government, the U.S. aid, billions of dollars they're wasting. Did you see all that shit? You not following it? Replace relief valve and a new expansion tank. They did put the date on there. You should be good. All them are reinstated. All the valves are back on. No more leaks. Like I said, that gauge isn't accurate, but I'd leave it.
Where's the gauge? Oh.
Yeah, you got all kinds of zones here. Well, like I didn't have to purge anything because the way we were able to do it. So that thing's not leaking, or is it? Oh yeah, she's fucking leaking. I got to do something about that. That's still leaking. Something's not right here. Something's leaking. Gonna have to fix that. Can't leave that dripping like that. Fucking thing's leaking like crazy there.
Oh yeah.
It's not the packing, it's the valve. Or is it? Yeah, she's really leaking now.
Getting worse.
Son of a bitch. How do we shut the main water off? Why do we shut the main water off?
Right here.
Good thing I checked that.
Yep.
Alright, so you shut the main off, shut the main water off, and I'll open the valve, and I gotta change that. You got it? Right above there should be another one, no?
Let me turn on the light so you can see better.
Yeah, right here. There's a valve.
Okay, yeah, oh, yeah, that's an easier one.
Hey, buddy. Wow, watch out. Good thing I seen that. Oh, bitch.
I would have been calling you back.
Well, yeah, but after a flipping flood from hell. We don't want that. Let's fix it now. Wow, did you see that? That's kind of scary. Alright, so I gotta cut that out. Wow. Yeah. We shouldn't have to drain the boiler out because there's a check valve in this thing, so that shouldn't be a problem. Give it the old, how you doing? We'll be alright. I got the water off. We're done on it. Oh, I can see.
Did you watch the Super Bowl?
I did not, no. Probably should have, but... Did you?
Only because I was on the pool.
You in the what, pool?
Football pool.
Oh, okay, yeah. You had to kind of watch it, right? To see
if anything.
Did you vote for the guy that won?
I didn't care.
You didn't care?
No.
Well, obviously I don't give a shit because I didn't even watch it. You know?
Right.
I follow that UFC fighting stuff.
Okay.
I follow that, but I don't really follow the other stuff. Whatever. Good thing I seen that valve dripping. I don't know why. I mean, I shut it off and it must have started having issues from within.
The same thing happened in Florida to the other valves. It was once they're shut off, they started leaking.
Well, can't leave it like that, right?
No, I had to have somebody come in.
I can't leave it like that because it would be a major problem. Flood the flipping place out. You're calling me with, what's my insurance number? Yeah. What's my insurance company's name and number? Oh, I gotta go the other way with it. This. Yeah, it'll work like that.
Yeah, I like that better.
The ball valve?
Yeah.
I use the other ones here and there, it depends on the situation, but I mean, yeah, this is a better setup. Did you get flooded out in Florida?
No.
Man, a lot of people did, huh?
Beach got damaged. Not as bad as 22 though. I'm near Naples.
Now, when you bought a place down there, were you kind of concerned about flooding and all that shit, or you weren't when you bought it? You weren't concerned about it?
Not too much. I'm not on the water.
No, but I'm saying you need to think about that shit when you're down there, because if the flood tide comes in and you're on the water, you're gonna get soaked.
No, I've looked at the flood maps, and
I mean, even the winds are pretty bad up there too.
yeah. No, we've been through a few of them.
You can't live down there year round?
I don't want to.
Too hot? Nasty?
I have more friends up here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to live there year round. No, I don't like the summers. I like it mid-October through mid-May.
I mean, weather-wise, you mean?
Yeah. See, I don't golf.
And in the summertime, it's really hot down there, right?
Yeah, I've been there in the summer.
Too flipping hot.
I have relatives that live there in the summer, and yeah, it's too freaking hot.
Too hot. Oh, I'm just glad I was able to see this thing before it was too late.
Me too.
Because God forbid, you know, I don't want to see have all kinds of issues. I don't want that shit. Fucking crazy. This fucking thing's a little short.
That's what she said.
Yeah. A little short on one end. And see, it's how you use it, I guess. I know. I'm a little short here on one end, though. I gotta get another piece. 4 1/4.
Wet well flooded almost to just shy of the controls.
And a brand new striker. I gotta do that valve first because there's water in there. This way I get to steam the water out of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
a 6-inch. That must have been a sprinkler line, 6-inch.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
6-inch.
I think it was the main line right in the basement.
That's the sprinkler line, probably.
Yeah, this was a big factory.
Who left it open? Somebody.
They never proved it.
Wow.
We thought it was sabotage.
Oh, cool. What are you gonna do? Nothing.
I billed them for the water
Yeah. How
and
much?
the overtime.
How much was? Oh yeah. Why not? Right? Not your fault. Not your fault. If it was a mistake or something, then you might try to give him a break, right? I mean, is that how it works?
That was major. I mean, you were already telling people they may not have enough pressure for showers in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah. Like I said, even police and fire were out looking for a water main break.
Well, that's what happened in California. They didn't have enough water. Kind of sad, but true, right? All right, why don't you go shut off that faucet, and you could open up the water line coming in.
Okay.
You handle that?
Yeah.
We had this open so it wouldn't build pressure. That's gonna work out better now, I think. Make sure it don't leak and I'll be on my way. Wow, good thing I checked that. Whoa. Fucking clown's opening it up full bore. Typical engineer. Supposed to open it up slowly, guy.
I opened it up too fast.
Yeah, you're supposed to open it up slowly. I thought you were an engineer.
I am.
Yeah. Typical.
Then jump.
Gonna fucking blow the thing apart. Supposed to open it slow and then let it fill and then open it, because they're giving it a big douche. Whatever. Everything's okay. No big deal. That was a problem. Alright, we're back up and running. I'll turn these valves back on and that.
Sunrise Bakery Road.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the thing was leaking there. Yeah, he's got antifreeze in his system. The relief valve's leaking. Same thing with you. The relief valve's leaking and the expansion tank is bad. Alright, so not leaking now, so if you ever have to shut it off, it's just
Yep.
boom. And there's a packing nut on there if you ever had to tighten it. If it leaks, they got good.
If I had leaks, I'm gonna call you. I'm not
No,
gonna.
the packing nut there if you ever have to tighten it. So
Yeah, I don't mess with it.
place relief valve, expansion tank, new water shut off. That's kind of a weird one. You don't think? I do.